I didn't drink, so
I did drink.
glove.
Hey everybody.
Welcome to Talking Props.
That's pretty good. That was terrible. Cheers. Hey everybody.
Welcome to Talking Props.
I'm Brian, Bader 1974.
I'm Armando, Funky Jedi.
And I'm Neil, Muttley. Does anybody know what a Muttley is?
Yeah, it's the guy from Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, very good. So there we go. What we're going to try and do, and we're starting with our man Funky here, is take you into some of these prop rooms. And there are thousands, hundreds, dozens of us, tens of us. No, there's tons of us out there. Anyone out there in the comments, whatever, if you've got some lifestyle stuff, put a link to the picture. We'd love to see this stuff.
Absolutely.
But we
love prop rooms.
Oh god, we love prop rooms.
Love prop rooms.
And that's why we're doing this, because we found out that when we hang out, we talk props is what we do. What are you buying? What are you building? What's new? What's coming? What'd you see in the junkyard? RPFers out there know what the junkyard is. That's where he buys stuff. I can never buy stuff.
The RPF, by the way, is the Replica Prop Forum.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not everybody's on that either?
Not everybody is on the Replica Prop Forum, but by all means, go and find it. RPF.com.
TheRPF.com now.
We're all members of TheRPF.com, and you know it's definitely worth a look. And we will mention it from time to time. If you're not a member, that's fine. If you want to become a member, that's great.
Don't cost nothing.
Yeah, it's free.
You're going to take us through and show you this collection, which is amazing. You get to see all this stuff.
I can't
So, how you doing? I'm Funky Jedi. I'm the RPF, aka Armando. That's not my real name. Don't look me up. Don't Google me because I'm wanted in several countries. This room that we're in, it was just more or less a glorified shack. We went through and kind of reinforced everything, painted the walls, put down decent floor because underneath this floor was nothing more than just plywood. It turned out to be a pretty decent place for me to put on my props. So it's just stuff that I've just been collecting over many years. This is Nostromo suit from Aliens. This is my Ant-Man. Oh, and before we go much further, don't start hating and saying, "Oh, well, your Ant-Man isn't accurate." Well, of course my Ant-Man isn't accurate. Reason why? It's because I don't have the actual suit that Paul Rudd wore. It's full motorcycle leathers, and it's fairly accurate. There are a lot of details that I'm missing out. I know that. Don't tell me because I know. But it gives you the general representation. I thought this little detail was really kind of neat, where I've got the yellow jacket in here, and he's kind of looking down. But it's still a work in progress, like many of the pieces that you're going to see. One of the things I thought was really interesting, and I couldn't figure out, is if you look at the little cables back here, I didn't know what it was that they used. I thought that they were using like some kind of shower head coil, but it was way too wide. And I actually got a hold of one of the prop makers that helped build the suit, and he said, and don't share this with anybody, so I'm just going to share this with you. Basically what they used is they used payphone coils that go underneath the phone. So this guy is, if you're familiar with the classic The Fly, with Vincent Price, this was just done strictly for Halloween. and that's it. I was going to put them on my porch. The kids come up, they see it, scares the hell out of them, and it turned out so well that we decided to just kind of keep them around. This is interesting, and again, keep in mind that my props are not nearly accurate. I go for the close enough look. This is actually a ruby suit. This is all rubies, with the exception of the helmet. I did buy a kind of high-end helmet that's fiberglass. But yeah, the whole thing lights up. I'm just a big Western fan, Clint Eastwood. So there you go. Gladiator. It's real leather armor. Very accurate swords. This is one thing that I really kind of wanted a lot of accuracy to. This is one of my pride and joys. This is Yoda. And if I really had to tell you that, then you probably need to switch to a different YouTube channel. Yeah, it's Yoda. It's there are a lot of different incarnations you could buy out there. They're licensed pieces. Then there's the elusive concepts. None of them were accurate. So I found somebody that did their own sculpt, and it really looked right. Built a little body behind them, and yeah, I was really pleased with how he turned out. Now the Cylon, this is interesting. I'm not going to tell you who the maker is because I don't want to sully their reputation. However, when this set of armor was purchased, it was a terrible, terrible, terrible copy. It's peeling and flaking, and I mean, you can tell right here that it's just absolutely horrible. They ended up just giving it to me and just going, look, just keep it. But it's close enough to where you put it in a corner, you stand it there, and it gets kind of the point across. Again, if you're watching this video, you probably know who Alex Ross is. There you go. Come on. Cobra Kai.
Swipe the leg.
Sweep the leg! Yes, you gotta have him. This was just a ET hamper, a little bit of a paint job on him. Again, still a work in progress, not quite finished. Love Indiana Jones. Again, if you're here, you love Indiana Jones too.
That we do.
Aliens rifle, yes, it lights up, yes, it counts rounds, it does the whole 9 yards. We'll do that for a later time. The Predator helmet, targeting sensors, actually has 3 lasers in it. I just love Disney World, and I love the Haunted Mansion. So we come around here, and it's kind of our autograph wall. As you can tell, I'm a big Batman fan. And yes, the gay part of me loves the Muppets. And that's what we have. And also...
it's getting cut out.
Cut it out. No, you can literally cut that part out.
And cut again. Hey, what do you think of the Muppets?
Hey, cut. How do you like the
First thing we're cutting out. Sorry.
Gay.
The second I said it's like I'm gonna offend somebody.
All right, gay
Yeah.
retard.
And half our viewership is gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Please feel free to edit this however you want. We just recently got this whole room done, so nothing is quite ready. Nothing is quite done. So everything's just kind of been thrown together. Nothing has been put together as in light collections. Like you can see that I've got, Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, and then I've got my Skele-Gro bottle from Harry Potter on the same shelf. When it finally all gets done, everything is going to be put together in light pieces. Of course, I am working on my Batman 66 shelf, which that's one of my pride and joys. Just random helmets that I've just been collecting over the years. And then, of course, again, this, do we have enough bourbon? Because I'm going to need, okay, good. This desk, if you don't recognize it, it is actually a very, very accurate version of what you see in Star Trek, the original series. This was a desk that is in everybody's quarters, most notably in Kirk's, and you also see it in Spock's. The chair, and then of course, you've got the little pad there the lights up. You've got little buttons. This was not actually part of the original desk, but it lent itself to it because it just looked right. So I went ahead and I decided to just incorporate those parts in. The original desk is just plain, and it's got the little viewer, which I'm working on a viewer right now. Don't have it quite ready, but it will be soon. And this corner is just really kind of dull and kind of bare. Only because I don't have everything quite situated the way that I want, and I'm probably going to add some more shelves, maybe a little poster. This little guy is a lot of fun. I'm actually going to build him into the wall. I'm going to add lights, but it's the Wacom, and yeah, the buttons work. So that's going to be incorporated into the wall somewhere. And of course, we've got Nomad here. Short of that, that's kind of a quick trip around my little prop room. It's not terribly big, but it's great. We put in a couple of gaming tables in here, and it's great for Saturday night. A couple of people come in, we have some games, have some cocktails, have a few snacks, and right there we've got, the big screen TV, so we'll put a little movie. And one last thing I did want to show you is, only because this has taken us years to put together, is our Toy Story collection. We were very cognizant to what we wanted to do is we wanted to get an accurate representation of what you saw on screen in proper scale size. So everything is, for the most part, everything's in scale. I feel that Rex is still a little too small. I feel he should be a little bit bigger. Yeah, and as you're watching this, again, I want to remind you, a lot of my stuff is not completely accurate, so please don't remind me. I know it's not accurate. I know what accurate is, but we have to work within our means, and sometimes it's a payoff. It's, like Ant-Man, you get close enough, or you get completely accurate, because sometimes if you want to get completely accurate, it'll drive you crazy. Because, well, let's face it, whenever they're making a movie, they'll spend $500,000 on a suit, which clearly most of us don't have. But for the most part, here's my own, here's my little collection. When I get done, I'm going to have like little posters, sitting above everybody, just so it kind of identifies them. Short of that, there you go. Let me know what you think, and thank you for coming out and viewing. Enjoy.
Hey, I figured
It's worth something.
you may want to use that later.